wanted to take a moment to speak to pastors out there about Christianity and mental health issues. Being one that battles with mental health issues myself, I battle with depression. I just kind of wanted to reach out to you, who in turn want to reach out to us and dialogue a little bit. I know a lot of times pastors are concerned or fearful of reaching out to those with mental health issues because in a lot of ways you lack the skill and knowledge in how to deal with us. You know as well as I do, a bunch of religious cliches and generic little prayers is not going to really help us, and we're going to see through that anyway. And then it's just going to kind of cause distrust and for us to pull away because we're going to think you guys are fake. So I wanted to say to you, if you have a desire to help those with mental health issues but don't know how to do it, the fact that you desired to do it encourages me. The fact that you don't know what to do is okay right now. If somebody in your congregation came to you and had blood pressure issues, thyroid issue, maybe they just broke an arm, and they came there and their arm's dangling from the joint, and you see the bone coming through, chances are, I'm thinking, you're going to tell them to go see a doctor, right? So why would you feel any different if somebody came to you with mental health issues? There's nothing wrong with sending them on to a professional that knows how to deal with those issues. That's just as supportive. You can be a great support to me. You can encourage me, say, hey, I'm going to pray with you and stand with you. But I want you to seek some professional help. Just like those that have diabetes and heart problems and things like that, I will stand with them and pray with them and encourage them. But we're not doctors, and these people are more trained in this area. Now, that doesn't take away, I think a lot of us think that takes away from Christ. But if I need to be on a pill for a season as God's working in my life, so be it. I had the hardest time accepting that as a Christian. I just felt that was like a disgrace. It disappointed God. I was embarrassed to admit that I take a pill. And then I finally came to the place to realize, you know what? I'm making myself miserable by not being right with myself. So I did. I started on something called Celexa, and it's been a great help to me with the depression issues that I have. And a lot of time there's confusion because when you hear the word depression, you automatically think, oh, it means a person that's not happy. And believe it or not, depression is not about being happy. There's far more to it than that. It's a state that you're in a perpetual state that you just can't stay in that realm. And the Celexa helps me quite a bit. There's been a couple times that I went off of it because I thought I could handle it myself through God, I'm praying and all that, and I ended up back on it. So I'm not going to sit here and beat myself up anymore about taking Celexa. I will take it until God tells me not to, until God tells me not to. And as a pastor, if you're ministering to me, don't be afraid to tell me or somebody that's battling in your congregation, hey, get some professional help. And if you need to take medication for a season, be open to that. Don't be afraid to. Be open to that. If they hear that comfort from you, it's going to take a little bit off their back because they're afraid of condemnation. They're afraid that if they bring it up, hey, what if I have to go on a pill? You're going to condemn them. Say, no, you just need to get in the Bible more and you just need to pray. And believe it or not, that's not the answer all the time. Thank God there's people that just got into the Word and they didn't need a pill or whatever the case may be. But don't cookie cutter and give that advice to every single person. Or don't forget that God is the one that transforms their life, not you. So I just want to encourage you today that if you have a heart but just lack the skill of reaching out to people in your congregation who have depression, start seeking God about it. Say, God, I want to be open. I don't know what to do, but give me the tools. Send people across my path that have wisdom with mental health issues, and start seeing what's in your community. What things are available to those with mental health in your community. And have a support group. You can have a support group on top of that so they can still receive the professional help, but maybe have a support group with prayer. That's wonderful. I would love that. So be encouraged. I thank all the pastors out there for their hard work and what they do. And if mental health illness is something you want to add to some of your ministry, that would make my day. Okay? Be blessed.